welcome back to the Finish Line podcast, proudly sponsored by Hollywoodbets. Enjoy your break, lads.
Yeah, it's just mental and work.
It's
not a break.
It's not a break.
Life,
it's just it gives us extra time to do normal work.
Life goes on, and the gym is just mental. And Tom Stagg took a lot of organising as well.
I can't wait till he sees what's going to arrive on Sunday. This is going to be epic.
Tom Stagg, Tom's wedding present.
Oh,
it's been a lot of organising.
You organised that one?
Yeah, I've organised everything.
We might get banned out of the Castle Martin after that.
Supremely good at organising stuff.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
Awful. Wow, what was that?
That's a motorbike outside.
That's at the scare.
Sounded like we were in Afghanistan or something there, to be honest.
I thought we were going to die. What a way to come back. Gone.
Fucking hell.
Can't for life. Oh. But anyway, we didn't miss much. 2 weeks of racing.
There was good racing this weekend in Newmarket, the Group 1s.
Was there?
Aidan O'Brien finally hit a bit of form again as well.
I was too busy in the car.
And the reason nobody likes flat racing just came apparent again the weekend with them retiring St. Mark's Basilica. That's why no one likes it.
I got a sore foot. Oh.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, enough of Flash. Let's talk about more Flash. Jesus. We are here and we're back. We're going to talk about the big weekend that is coming up. Tom Stike! Sorry.
It is Sunday.
The Arc. Sorry, Tom.
I am leaving at like 6 o'clock. I'm working on Monday, and it's my last week in my current role.
You can't leave if you're tight up.
You're more than welcome to leave. You'll be there from 12 to 6. That's plenty of time for what we've organised.
It really is.
Where are we going?
Alfie's. Shout out to Alfie's. Good pub.
An old man's pub, basically. And God only knows what you two are up to.
Yep.
Not what saints we are. Absolute saints.
I can't believe you're not staying for the end of the Liverpool Man City match.
What time's that on?
4:30.
Okay, I'll stay to the end of that and then I'm going. I got work the next day. I've loads to do. So.
Oh, so
yeah, I'm working the next day too. Just not till the evening time.
I'm working the next day.
They bring Stuart back to the aeroport.
Oh yeah, Stuart.
Stuart, not so little.
He's never getting called Stuart again.
I'm going to call him Stuart the whole time.
I'm calling him Stuart all
the
again.
Whole time now.
Stuart Pentland Hills. Stuart Pentland Hills.
What's his last name?
Stuart Hills.
Stuart Kubo.
Oh, very good.
Oh, right. I basically got the graphics ready. So as I said, we're here. We're going to talk about the Group 1s on Sunday. You were saying
Saturday first.
There's what were you saying about Sunday's ones?
The entries are out for the Prix Jean-Luc Legabert, the Prix Marcel Boussac, the Prix de l'Opera, and the Prix de l'Abbaye. Some of the betting is out for some of them, but the entries are not.
What's your man that used to win the last race the whole time?
That was a woman. Trained by William Haggis. We backed her last year, Tom. Me and Tom, we had a field day last year.
I got it backed it as well.
One master. Yeah, you backed that one too. You didn't back.
I can't left out the whole time.
You didn't back Tarnawa though.
Did I get the right horse, Dave? One master.
I backed the Breeders' Cup and you didn't. So
yeah, I backed Magic.
Right. Anyway, back to business at hand. First race we're going to look at is the 2 mile for Qatar Prix de Cadran. That didn't sound French.
That was good now.
And betting is Triomphe is 2-1. Stradivarius is 5-2. Princess Zoe is 11-4. That joke is 8-1. Call the Wind is 11s and 11-1. Bigger the rest. A lot of rain. Well, it's raining now here. I don't know what's like in France, but I presume it's going to be soft ground. Stradivarius looking at old legs really now, but he did win well the last time. Trushan loved the ground. Princess Zoe, last year's winner, will love the ground. Probably a better race than last year. We giving Zoe a chance?
It's definitely a better race than last year. Might get a bit of a bigger price on Zoe maybe on the day. Strad, I don't think, although he's won the last day, I don't think he's quite the same.
Legs are gone.
Yeah, he won a bit better the last day, but I still don't like what he's beaten. is?
What's up
It
with you?
seems to be going dark and bright.
Is it?
Then I just don't think he's the same horse he was the last 2 years, maybe. Trushan, I don't know. Is he a genuine top notcher?
Probably is on this ground.
That race he won at Good was absolute muck as well. I give Zoe a shout. I think it's been this race for her the whole year probably. Maybe if she don't win, she goes back. She doesn't go back over hurdles, but she'll go over hurdles. But yeah, I give Zoe a shout. She'd be my bet.
Tom, what about you? How are we going to kick off Saturday? Pre-stag, Stag Eve. Stag Eve.
It's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky enough. Trushan's horse I'd never really like. Doesn't set the world alight for me. He is a big game stayer, so this will probably suit him. Strada's been to Longchamp twice and got beat twice. Now I know one of those was in the Arc. The other one, admittedly, was over a mile 4 on good ground as well. But yeah, I'm just not 100% convinced by him at the minute.
He's going for Zoe.
That said, I wouldn't rule it out. I'd put it this way: I wouldn't be a layer of Strad. Princess Zoe gets her ground for the first time this year, basically.
He'd be in a layer on her clothes on Sunday.
What?
Oh,
no, keep going. Sorry,
it's okay. You go watch it back in your little ears.
Don't trust either of you. That's the problem. The other one I'd probably name was Zoe. The other one I'd give a shout out to, and maybe back each way, is the French horse, because Scazino
still the name I avoided.
Has done very well in France this year, and if there was a one to maybe finish in amongst the three of them, probably him.
I'm all over the Princess Zoe bandwagon. Second to Subjectivist in the Gold Cup. Her best run probably ever.
That's the strongest piece of form in the race.
It's the strongest piece of form in the race. She gets her ground. If she replicates that form, she's going to be very hard to beat. Strad's legs are just gone. Not gone, but look, he will win the race, but I think
It's not his time of the year anyway.
He's a bit slower. I just think he'd be done for a bit of toe at the right stage of the race. Look, he'd be staying on at the finish. Trushan does nothing for me.
Nah, Trushan can win.
It's like one of these horses just there.
Yes, well done. I don't think Holly Doyle can ride him either, which is
can she?
Was a negative. Yeah, they upheld her ban. She's banned for 7 days or something.
Oh,
so to me that's a negative for him as well.
Yeah, if Holly was on it now, still won't make a difference. Still won't back it. But yeah, Princess Zoe, presume Joey's going to be on it. Gave it a great ride last year. We know she stays. You know she goes underground. You know she wins around this time of year still. She's been laid out for the race. Everything is, for me, is pointing in the favour. And probably what you said there, you probably will get a better price in the day, because most of the money probably will come for Trushan with the rain if it keeps coming.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, I am all over the Princess Zoe bandwagon. Get us off to a good start. Right, we're moving on to the next race, the Qatar Prix de Strawberry Roulade. Oh, we had Roulade on Saturday.
That was unreal.
We had Unreal up to the coast of Curra. Shout out to Gavin as well, by the way. Unreal event he held at the coast of Curra. They raised over 140,000, if I'm not mistaken.
I have some money to send as well.
Over 140,000 for pancreatic
Cancer Trials Ireland.
Cancer Trials Ireland. In honor of Pat Smullen and Gavin's mother.
Gavin's mum, Olive, yeah.
Unreal weekend. We had a great weekend. He done a good cycle. Met a few people and had a good day. All in all, you cycled out back to winners. What more can you ask for? Right, on to this.
I had a good day at a wedding, actually. The reason I wasn't there was that I was at a wedding in the UK, and shout out, I didn't catch his name, to the listener who came over in the middle of the meal, tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Is this you?" and pointed to the finishing line. Made Siobhan's day, as you can imagine. She just sat. He walked off, and Siobhan just sat there. Went.
And Tom just getting it. More wine, please. Thank you.
I was only after biking the Cora. Dave, any tips? Who the fuck is that guy?
I said, and I walked in when I dropped you off. Hi, Andrew. Well, were you? All right, that's correct. Stand there talking to about 6 fellas for about 10 minutes.
That's great.
By the time I got from there to the middle of the stand, I was talking to more people.
Everybody, if you know us, say hello.
We're
Bar you didn't stop. You didn't stop.
Ah, my legs are too sore.
Yeah, you were bad. What's it called? Bad celebrity. All right, the Qatar Prix de
Royallieu.
No, Roulade. I'm going with Roulade. I'm sticking with Roulade. Tom, take us away. Who do you think is going to win this one? I have no interest in this because I didn't even look into it.
This is probably one of my very best bets of the weekend. Valia wins this, lads. She's actually got form. You go back down for her form, it's class. She got form that ties in with that Scazino as well. She's actually beaten them this year. You go back to last year then, second to Subjectivist in the Prix-Royal Oak, beaten Zoe. Was, 8th, beaten by Tarnawa and Rabia. But that was a very good race. She actually beat Wonderful Tonight in Longchamp and then was second to Wonderful Tonight in Deauville. Was second to Scazino on seasonal reappearance, then beat Scazino, and then was third behind Rabia and Andre Farbhorse in this race. But I think she'll turn the tables with that one. I'm pretty confident she will do. And I think she's a solid bet.
You're shaking your head there.
Yeah, I think the Andre Farb filly will uphold that form. Jo de Soir. She's Coolmore filly. Trained by Andre Farb. Probably, maybe Ryan will be on her, but it could be Michael Barcelona, maybe.
I can tell you who it won't be.
Yeah, we won't mention that. I think she's going to win. I think it is between the top two and the betting, but that's a lovely 4-1 each way bet there, Tom, you know?
Wow. What has happened to you?
Where's the 4-1 each way bet? She's not 4-1. We've got her at 13-day. I can see 5-2 in a place.
Who are you talking about?
I think she won.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the one you're talking about. I'm talking about
I can't see 4-1 about your thing anywhere either. So.
Well, I 4-1 on two betting shops.
The 4-1 we're looking at right now.
Yeah, at 4-1, she's not a bad bet.
See?
Not priced up at Hollywoodbets yet, but
trust me on this one, Andrew. Andrew Farfilly.
Okay, fair enough. What he said.
Dave, we'll have a match bet for Sunday.
Oh yes.
Okay, match bet, yeah.
Who gets title pole or not?
Lovely. That'll be the first drink, Dave. It's me or you getting them.
Okay, no bother, Tom.
Here's me. I was going to get the first round in, but anyway.
Okay. The second drink, Dave. Me or you?
Too late now. Too late now.
No, I'll get the first. Well, no, I won't, because you'll be getting it. What are you fucking talking about?
Anyway, next, moving on to the Prix de l'Opera. One second, let's make the screen bigger so I can see the actual betting. Oh, phone has gone off. This is actually a quite good race that I'm looking forward to, and the betting is, oh, come on, mother of God.
Odera is favourite.
I know. Get there. There we go. Odera is favoured at 7-2. Thundering Knights is 13-2. Grand Glory, great name, 13-2. Sylvia,
Sabila,
Spain. Joan of Arc is 8s. Burgashi is 8s. That's not Burgashi, but anyway.
Burgarita.
And 12-1 bigger the rest, Dave.
Odera.
Good lad.
It's his time to shine.
Good lad.
Thought it was the time in Goodwood, but today's the day. James Fanshawe always has no great. She has no grade 1 filly. She came alive at this time of the year last year. I don't know how she didn't win the grade 1. I think it was about a month ago in France.
Yeah.
It was a strange last 50 yards, but she'll win on Sunday.
Thomas?
I'm actually going for Sevilla, Spain, which I have to give credit to my dear, well, it's not even my dear friend Nathaniel, actually. It's a project he works on. I'm going to have to give him a shout out now, called Race Sharp. The lads over there, Tristan, is another guy, very hot in their French racing, and this is the one for him apparently this weekend. So she was 12-1 earlier, is now into like sixes. Absolutely,
you can get 13-2 at Hollywoodbets.
I'd say that 13-2. She'd probably go off a bit short than that and say she absolutely bolted up last time in a listed race. And yeah, when they're keen on one, that's good enough for me.
I was also looking here. Another bookmaker is 9-2 on Joan of Arc, and we're 8-1. So there's a bit of value to be had, as Tom would say. But I am in agreement with Dave O'Dara. This seems to be a race that is hers for the taking. But I do get worried when Tom comes out with these things that people have laid out for it. Just no. But yeah, O'Dara is the one for me. As Dave said, I ran a good race against Love on our comeback at Ascot. Then for some strange happenings, she got beat at France. Then between that, she ran a bad race with York or Goodwood or somewhere like that.
Goodwood.
Look, you know, she acts around Longchamp. She travels well, as in doesn't mind traveling to different countries. I think 7-2 is a fair price.
Sabila Spain is a horse that starts with a Y, ends in a K, and in the middle of that is an A.
Yuck! Word of the day.
Didn't look a yak last time. I'll give you that.
Yeah, well,
I haven't seen it, so I can't even call it a yak.
Yeah, they bolted up. Yeah,
the great Duvac 2v arguing already. Now on to the Prix de l'Abbé. In large, so we have Suiza is 92. No, it's gone. I'm just going to lower this for a minute.
9-2.
9-4, sorry.
94.
Swiss is 9-4. Glass Slipper is 5-1. Emareshi Anna is 5-1. Winter Power 6s and 6-1. Bigger the rest. Tom, take it away. Who are you going with this one?
Crap. This it's gone now. Sorry. This is probably my best bet of the week. I think. Suiza just wins this. Way too far back last time. And to be fair, Kubo was actually texting me saying he was coming over, and I said, mate, Suiza is 7-2 for the Abbey. Get on now. You'll pay for the trip. I'm not sure if he did or not, but I did. So, yeah, look, way too far back at York last day. She looked very good at Goodwood. You know she goes on soft ground. She's looked amazing in France when she's run there. I don't see what ones of these beat her. Glass Slippers was okay the last time, but it got hammered by Suiza at Goodwood. Yeah, I just think this is Suiza all over. Winter Power will set it up, and yeah, I think she'll win.
Just throw my 2% word in. I agree with Tom. I think she's a good bit ahead of the rest of them. I think having Glass Slippers in a second favourite after what she's done this season, like I expected a lot better out of her at the card last day, and she just didn't show much really. Suiza way too far back the last time, bolted up the time before that. I think 94. Look, 94 is it's not a great price I want to be taking in a race like this, because this is one of the strangest 5 furlong races I do witness every year. I don't know whether it's from the camera angles, the way they changed, or that it's out in the middle of the track. But yeah, I think Suiza is not miles better, but a lot better. I think she just needs to beat Glass Slippers. That's it. I can't have Emirati Anna 5s. I know she won last day. Winter Power, you can probably scratch the last round of the car. She kind of bunny hopped out of the stalls. Romantic Proposal probably run on for a place, and the rest you're kind of that. So Suiza for me. Your Glass Slippers every day of the week.
Yeah, no horse in this race should be like less than 6-1, because it's like a handicap. It's Andrew already said regards the camera angle, but it's on a different part of the course in Longchamp, and it all depends on the draw. If you're drawing high, you're having to hope, literally having to hope, because the way the rail is and everything. So it all depends on the draw. If you're drawing near the rail, you have a chance. Doesn't matter what price you are. The two best horses in the race are Glass Slippers and Winter Power. If Winter Power is drawn in the right side, I'd say she could win. Because she'll just go out like a lunatic.
She's just going to burn herself off in that.
She won't. She'll burn herself off at the Cadran and Ascot, because they're hard to get home over 5 furlongs.
Jesus, Curragh's not that stiff.
It's different in this place and it's different in York. So yeah, it'll all depend on the draw to me. I wouldn't have a selection until then, but if the draw is right for Winter Power, I'd give her the chance to win.
Fair enough. Now we get Prix de la Foret is next, and we have Space Blues in at 9-4. We have Saga Maria at 4-1, Kinross at 6s, Duhal 13-2, Thunder Moon at 11, Speak to the Devil 12s, Pearls Glory 14, 16-1, bigger the rest. Dave, is this Space Blues to lose? We're after saying this a lot this season, and he won the last time. He won the last time? He won very well.
Yeah, but he don't like soft ground. That's the reason they said he didn't win at Goodwood. He's by far the best and most talented 7 furlong horse in the race, but he don't like soft ground. So it's going to be soft, so I can't put him up. He would have been the best bet of the week if there was good in the description. I'll go for Pearls Galore.
Yeah, we can see it.
Each way at a double figure price. I think she's very, very unlucky not to win at Leopardstown. I think she's better over 7 furlongs than a mile as well. I think she's a good each way bet. Some of the others that are shorter in the betting than her have loads of question marks. And she's trained by a good man. He's in form and she's progressive. So is his other filly. So why not give her a shot?
Tom, who are you giving a shot to? Oh no, I won't finish that sentence. Too early. We're changed podcasts.
I'm not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
This is my best each way bet of the weekend, just to spoil things for a bit later on. Horse called Speak of the Devil has been unlucky enough the last twice. Switched trainer after its first run this year. Won that first start, was then third in the Grade 1 at Deauville behind Mother Earth. Had to switch there, ran on, finished very, very well. The Aga Khan horse, Sagamira, is a lot shorter than it in the betting, and it was a short head behind that one. Has gone and finished third behind that again, but got no run at all really. Flew home to finish the last day, and for me, at 12-1, I think it is cracking that.
I'm having a speculative punt on. I don't know how you say this. Njord, Jessica Harrington's horse.
Njord, yeah.
Njord. Just on the basis that everything Jessica Harrington is running above the ranks.
I backed him the last day. It was terrible.
He was fourth last day in the Group 2. He was third the time before that in another Group 2. Like, Jessica Harrington's horses couldn't be running in any better form.
She's flying, isn't she?
She's
best form she's ever been in.
It's like, remember that year at Punchtown, everything she ran won. Yeah. It's like
I think she said in an interview last week or something, she had a spell when she had Moscow Flyer years ago or something. That is the only one she can remember being as good as at the moment.
So
there you go.
Yeah, and he was 8th in Galway. Galway probably didn't suit him. He was then second to Order Australia in a Group 2 at the Curragh. Order of Australia.
I would like to see him in this.
Was winning the Breeders' Cup at 40-1. Was he? Didn't he?
I think when he goes out in front, 7 furlongs, see him down to the ground.
He did. Did he win the Breeders' Cup?
He did. He won the Breeders' Cup mile last year.
But yeah, I think that's look, I've no real thought on this. As you said, Space Blues would be probably one of the best bets of the weekend if the ground was anyway decent. But look, by the amount of rain that's coming across us to England, it's probably going down to France at this stage. You probably will get 7-2 on the day for Space Blues. Might be a price you might take a chance with then, but Njord 14-1 right now is one that I'll have a sneaky each way bet on.
And the big one.
And now, the easiest winner of the weekend is running in the Qatar Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. This is, to me, is just all about Tarnawa. It's been about Tarnawa since this time last year after she, well, not this time last year, but you know what I mean. Since she won, what race she win last year? The Foret? Opera.
And
She
then
won
the
the Opera
Breeders'
last
Cup.
year. She won Breeders' Cup. She got robbed. She didn't get robbed at Leopardstown. But anyway, unbelievable run next to St. Mark's Basilica at Leopardstown. Going to leave her spot on for this. I think she's going to take some beating in this. Thoughts?
Yeah, I do hope she wins. I have a nice price on her to win, so for that reason alone. The form with St. Mark's Basilica is very strong. Of the two Godolphin horses, for what it's worth, I think Hurricane Lane is the better horse.
So do I. Prices.
Would think he would turn around the form with Adiyar. I think he's legitimate excuses for what happened in the Derby. He's proven to be a good horse since then. But I think the one to most worry about could be Chronogenesis, the Japanese horse.
Sounds like a disease.
But I do think Tarnawa will win, and I hope she wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chronogenesis runs a huge race.
Tom? Tarnawa?
Yeah, I just see she's 7-2 with one bookmaker. It's mental stuff. I don't know how she's that big. Anyway, yeah, look, she's got to give £3 to the two Godolphin horses. That
she's still a good bet at 5-2, so 7-2 is great.
7-2 is a great bet. Yeah, nobody can get more than 50p on with that bookmaker, but if you can get, even if you can get 50p on, get you 50p on. But yeah, £3 is absolutely nothing, lads, in horse context. So I'm not worried about that at all. Snowfall was very disappointing the last day and has beaten nothing so far this year. So I gotta take her on. Chronogenesis. Japan just never win this race. They've come here with absolute superstars and they've never won this. So I'm not too worried about this. She's beaten Rabia before. Love is out for, isn't she?
Yeah. Can you name the Japanese superstars that didn't win it?
Affair.
Favorite, yeah. What's the other one?
What was the other one?
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact, yeah. And look how good Deep Impact went on to be like as a sire, and what a world beater he was, and he still couldn't win the Arc. So I'm not going to take it that this thing is suddenly going to go win the Arc.
And this isn't a below par Arc.
No, this is a good Arc. Alan Kerr won't be lapped. I'll tell you that much.
The one who I like at a big price now is Tiona. She had a lot of promise in our early part of the season, and she had to win 2 back-to-back races now because she actually realised she's a racehorse and has to settle. And she's...
Something will be placed at a big price.
She bolted up last time. I don't know where it was, a Windsor or somewhere like that. Not last up. The time before that, a Windsor. I backed her that day. And then she went off and she beat Snowfall fair and square at Longchamp. Was it Longchamp?
Yeah.
Longchamp the last day. I think she's overpriced. I think she's about 25-1 with Hollywoodbets. That to me is the each way bet in this, but she'd be chasing the tail of Tarnawa now.
Tarnawa across the board.
I'll throw another one in there as well as Seelyway, French horse. Was second to St. Mark's Basilica in the Prix de Jockey Club, the French Derby. Won at this meeting last year by 8 lengths. Goes on soft ground. Just wouldn't surprise me if he outran his odds at 33s. But yeah, I like Hurricane Lane. It's a good Arc. But yeah, I'll stick with Tarnawa.
Tarnawa across the board. With some roaring and shouting now. And Alfie's when this is on. And it won't be
it could be like Enable last year, where I'm like, no, I'm not backing her. I'm not backing her. Dave's like, go on.
Remember that? Tarnawa's
Tarnawa's
100% better bet this year than Enable was last year.
Oh no, I didn't actually back Enable. So anyway, where are we next? That is French racing done. So we are now moving back to Saturday. We are going to Newmarket. We are going for the Sun Chariot.
I'm not going to Red Car first, no?
Do you want to go to Red Car first?
No,
Not really. I don't want to go to Red Car at all, but
yeah, where am I going? It's their biggest
I didn't
race
want
of
to
the
go to
year.
Red Car either, but he done the races today.
It's their biggest race of the year.
He
Give
left,
him a break.
he left out the best race on Saturday. The PWC
No.
Champion Chase are going
There are
apart.
no jumps racing in this week. No.
Yeah, there is.
They're
Put
not.
the kettle on his back.
Yeah, she can put the kettle on and wait. Keep going.
harsh.
So last week he does these races. God, where would we go? Sun Chariot, Newmarket, Snow Lantern wins. End of story.
How can you keep backing this yak?
Because they'll
Genuinely, like
they'll realize that
they haven't
put up,
realized
like-
yet from the start that she needs to lead, and holding
she
her
doesn't
up
need
don't.
to lead. She needs
Oh,
to
and
be up
holding
with
her
the
up don't
pace.
work.
Needs to be up with the pace, and they might actually go, "Oh, let's put it up with the pace." Oh, look at that! She wins by 4 lengths.
I tell you, if they put her up at the pace, she could win because Newmarket's turned into a front runner track.
She wins.
I would go for Mother Earth. She's the most.
She's been disappointed.
She hasn't been.
She's been disappointed.
Alcohol free needs soft ground. It's between the
Needs
top
soft ground.
all our best forms on soft ground. You can ask Sam from Next Gen all about that. All our best forms on soft ground. Snow Lantern, she pulls too hard. They drop her out. She doesn't get involved in the race until it's over. So Mother Earth is the only one you can kind of count on. She should have won the last day. She would have won the last day.
She's won on good, heavy, soft.
Yeah, and her 2 group ones are on heavy.
She was lapped on yielding.
So yeah, Mother Earth is a good bet.
Tom?
Certainly not a race I'll be having a bet in anyway. Will I watch it? Probably not. Definitely not, because I got my suit fitting at 2:00. So I'd give alcohol free another chance. I know what you're saying, Dave, about soft ground. It is good to soft. She has been beaten 3/4 of a length on good to firm by Snow Lantern, so it wouldn't worry me too much. I'll give her another go.
I honestly don't know how Snow Lantern's favourite. Genuinely, if she was 8-1, I'd be like, yeah, that's the each way bet. But like, she does everything wrong. Like
Lavender Blue is not a bad bet on the back of her last run. She beat Ben Battle the last day and was 2 or 3 lengths in front of third. Ben Battle's had to come out and Frank in that form.
she wins the odd race though, and then disappoints it
She
the next
does.
time. So
That she does. But yeah, Snow Lantern for me. And ye are, let's say it again.
I'm Mother Earth, and Tom is alcohol free.
He won't be on Sunday.
He'll be full of alcohol full.
Oh, where are we going next? We are off to Ascot for the Cumberland Lodge. Okay. So we've Huckham at 2. Group 3, Huckham wins. End of story. This is his level. Group 3 master now he is. Don't know what they're doing running him in Group 1s. Tom, where are you going with this one?
Again, just to repeat,
Not having a bet.
Not a race I will be having a bet in. Not a race I will be watching. Yeah, Huckham kind of is good at this level, isn't he? Even though he got beaten a Group 3 last day. Yeah, I'd say he'd take a fair bit of beating, to be honest, in fairness to him in this. I'm not a massive fan of any of the others. So.
David.
End of the season, anything could happen. I'm having trouble with my words again. Wells Fargo each way at a massive
Love that
price.
Horse. Great horse.
He
Who's
ran.
that Mick Easterby.
Yeah, Tim
Tim
Easterby.
Easterby. Everything he's running. He had about 6
he's-
winners today.
Yeah, and he ran well the last day around Chester in a listed race. I give him a shot each way.
I like that.
He's coming back to form.
I like that. Well done. Now,
The one that's a massive price as well is Alignac.
Alingnac.
Yeah, 12-1. That's a big enough price. I had its comeback run, which definitely needed a run after 364 days off. And yeah, I'd keep an eye out for that one as well. In a random race.
the very random races on Saturday. Now, off to Ascot. Again. Oh, a lovely 6 furlong sprint. Dave, this is your kind of race. You put this in for a reason because you definitely have someone you like in this.
Yeah, I like the favorite Ed Walker's horse. So unlucky not to win the last day. He keeps mentioning that he could be a Group 1 horse next year. So I think he's a good price, around 3-1, 7-2. And each way one is Owen Burrows' horse, Minzal. One of these Hamlin and McToom horses that are good as 2-year-olds, and for some reason we don't see him till later in the year. I thought he might get a bit bigger price, but he was third in the Middle Park last year, and we haven't seen him since. So I give him a shot at running a decent race as well.
I like Glen Shields in this. Glen Shield, should I say. Runs well at this course. Won the British Champion Sprint. Was it last year? Beating Brando, which is nothing to show home about, but One Master was back in third. Back down to Group 3 level. Look, has had a very in and out season. It was 4th, 2nd, 6th, nowhere. Paul Mulrennan is on it, which isn't a bad thing. Holly usually rides up a 4th. 4-1 it's an alright price. It just goes to show what kind of race this is. Look, Diligent Harry's in here again. Look, I fucking follow him off a cliff at this stage. But one at a big price. I'll always back, and I'm not always back, but anytime I do back it seems to win, is Summeringhand. It's kind of races that, look, he probably won't win, but he'll probably be flying to the finish. He's 20-25-1. I'd give him a chance.
This race should be just above his level, but he should run still well again.
It's them three I've kind of narrowed it down to. 4-1 doesn't really entice me with Glen Sheba. If he comes back to that form of Champion Sprint, should put up a bold display. I still think a lot of Diligent Harry. Look, there's 3 in this I probably would back. I'll probably just have a Summeringhand each way bet, and look, if Diligent Harry wins, he wins, but I'd need to see him settle a lot more. And well, look, probably 2 or 3 of his runs haven't been his fault where he's been positioned most of the time. So 10-1 is not a bad bet, but it's between the two of them. If Glen Shield drifted to 6s, I might get a bit of interest, but that's how muddled up now this race is. I have 3 bloody selections in it.
Very good.
It's not really, if you have 3. Tom?
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I feel like Dave did this on purpose, because he was like, go on, I dare one of you, like with Diligent Harry and this horse. And again, I will reiterate, I will not have a bet in this race, and I will not watch this race. However, the one I'm going to throw in is King's Lynn.
I knew it. I was scrolling down. He's going to go at it, isn't he? He's going to go for it.
He's a bogey.
You have Ascot is still bothering you with him. It's really bothering you.
Sometimes you need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That was terrible.
You two to sing at my wedding would have been bloody cheaper.
The horse never bothered me anyway.
It's bothering fucking Tom.
Yeah, it is bothering me, that horse. He got no run in the King's Stand. Absolutely flew home, finished 7th.
It's good you won't be watching it Saturday, because he'll bother you again.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll just have to watch the replay. If he wins, he wins. I don't really care at this stage.
That's a lie.
They bring him back. They bring him back to Wokingham then, and I thought he was the biggest certainty since, I don't know, Jesus went to walk on water and did it. But
I told you Rohan was going to win.
And look, he's disappointed twice then since, right? But I'm just coming back to, this is back at Ascot. That's all I've got in him, really. It's back at Ascot. He was unlucky there twice.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Right,
keep your money for Longchamp, lads, and have an enjoyable day.
What you're doing is a very clever strategy. You're talking yourself out of backing all Saturday. You're at the booking your suit fitting for Saturday. Well played, sir. Yeah. Well played.
Thank you. That is my plan for the weekend.
It is milling down outside.
Your electricity going to blow up again, isn't it?
Please don't say that to me.
Right. We're talking about 2-year-old trophy at Ayr for some reason. So take us away. Where's it on? Where is it even on it here? Where's it on?
It's on red car.
Red car. One of them.
If Armour runs, he surely will win. His form is streets ahead of everything else. And I hope he does run, because then he'd be my nap of the weekend.
Nappy?
He'd be my nappy of the weekend.
Tom will lead nappy after Sunday.
Yeah. Armour.
Chipotle, just because I like the name.
That's okay. Tom?
I'm not even picking one. It's a bullshit race. I'm not even picking one.
Yes. Fuck you and your bullshit races, Dave.
There you go. Man.
Like, Dave, you've put in all of these like 2-year-old group races and listed races recently, and they're hard enough, and I don't really care about them. And then just go and top it off. You put in the listed 2-year-old trophy at Red Car.
And what's he say all the time? I hate 2-year-old races. You
No. I when maidens, I wouldn't be a fan of.
Any flat horses, I'm not a fan of.
Are we doing naps the next best?
Yes.
We are. Give me a chance, by the way. Naps and next best bets of the week.
My nap is all the way over there in Red Car. Armour.
Oh, good God.
Next best is Adera.
Nap is Tarnawa. Next best is Sueza. There we go.
Nap is Valia in the Royallieu, and then
say that again.
I don't know how you say it. Actually, no, sorry, that's not my nap. I was just on that page first. Jesus Christ.
No, I like the way you said it. That's why. Very French.
I don't know if it's right, to be honest. I'm not repeating myself.
Fucking convince me.
My nap is actually Sueza. My next best is Valia, and then my
wedding money. Your wedding money is going on.
Is going on. Speak of the Devil in the Foret each way. It's my each way bet.
You're gonna have a bad Sunday.
That's what it'll say now. I don't know, 4 o'clock.
Really?
This walks in.
I'm gonna have a really good Sunday. I can't.
You won't.
He's gonna have a great Sunday.
Not if Suezes are nap. You're depending on the draw. How can you nap something that you're depending on the draw for?
It's French
I just think she'll win, to be honest.
They said that about Batash.
He's just horny.
When he was horny and good, he couldn't even win that race.
That's because he was just too lazy. Right, that was us done for our first one back after our little break. We are back on Sunday for something a lot better than this. We are back for our jump season preview. Horses to follow. We'll be telling the truth.
No.
They're going to find out because they're going to be wearing the same clothes.
They're not stupid. Like
they're going to be wearing the same clothes. We're recording this now because they're going out to piss on Sunday.
Yeah, you've been harping on about being my stag on Sunday for the whole show and for the last 2 weeks. And then what do you think? People are going to believe that we're sat there on Sunday at home, sober as a judge, talking about the national anthem.
You're never sober. Anyway,
I actually am right now.
Yeah, this is a surprise.
Too busy to drink at this stage, and I had a heavy few days. I had 5 2 a.m. nights in a row, 4 of them with drink. Oh
wow!
It's taken me I'm still not over it.
Consummating the marriage before the marriage starts.
Let's do this. I want to see what rags Tom's after picking for the jump season. I'm interested, genuinely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to see who we picked.
I've got a belter. I've got a belter that you would never guess.
Quick,
in that case, join us Sunday. Well, I say Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, because this will be up Sunday at 8 o'clock. Not live. So again, thanks for coming back and supporting us as always. We are back on Sunday for we're not back for talking points. Jesus Christ, change the tune, Andrew. We are back on Sunday for our Horses to Follow jump season preview. So again, we'll see you Sunday.